What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode number 14 of the Race to Division 1, where myself and AA9 Skills go against each other to see who can win Division 1 first and ultimately win the division. So I built a BPL team that you just saw on the screen there. AA9 Skills built a Liga Portuguesa team. They're both very, very fun to use. The 352 BPL team is extremely good to use. Currently, if you guys are joining this series late, I recommend you go back and watch from episode 1. It's been a really fun series. But I threw away a couple of games in Division 3, which was embarrassing, and that's put me back completely at this stage to the point where I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover. We're getting to towards the end of the series now. AA is only a few wins away from winning Division 1, and we're in a bit of trouble. But guys, I just want to thank you guys for the support on the last episode of the Race to Division 1. We got over 5,000 likes, I do believe, which is just crazy. You know, you guys are just insane. I literally love you guys. You're awesome. You're brilliant. You make me very happy. You put a big smile on my face every single day, which is awesome, and hopefully I'll do the same with you. But into the gameplay, guys. So I'll go 1-0 up against this guy after 20 odd minutes with Balotelli, and he equalises with Thomas Vermaelen after 37 minutes from a corner. And this was one of those games where I was constantly in control, but he was hitting me on the counter-attack quite a lot. He's also got a very good team, a very nice BPL team, but I'm not too sure on Kagawa. Like I've not used him much. I used him for a few games. I used his Informer, which is a left mid, for a few games, and I hated it. So I thought maybe that's just because it's left mid. Let me give his cam a try, and I tried that as well, and I didn't like that either. But I went 2-1 down just before half time from a header from Defoe. But just after half time here, Nani with a great cross, and Tarap there with the header to make it 2-2. Really nice header. I don't cross the ball too much. One of my friends that does YouTube, El Dinero, he is the sort of person that crosses the ball a lot, and he scores a lot of goals from crosses, so I thought I'd try it out there. I don't do it a lot myself. Are you guys the sort of guys that play the game and cross to score, or do you play through the middle and try and score that way? But let me know in the comment section, guys. But there we go. I go 3-2 down and get a red card with Vidic just around the 60th minute, I do believe that is. 57th, 60th minute, like that. No, 53rd minute, sorry. And I was kind of like, crap. Like, if I lose another game, I'm in trouble. So I score a goal here with Loic Remy to make it 3-3 after the 65th minute. And after that goal goes in, I knew I needed to make some changes. This guy was hitting me on the counter-attack anyway, so with only 2 centre-backs I was going to be in trouble. So I put Yaya Touré at centre-back, and I put Tarap at the central defence midfield position, which meant I had no cam, but it's not overly important, you know. As long as I had my defence still, that was what was important. My defence and midfield were the most important aspects. And Balotelli scores from a corner there in the 78th minute, and just a few minutes later again, Balotelli comes down here on the left-hand side, passes it into Fellaini. Fellaini with a shot, deflects to Balotelli. Balotelli heads it in. We go 5-3 up after the 85th minute. And that was pretty much the game. You know, I was never going to lose it from there, even with 10 men. Like I said, this was one of those games where the guy had a lot of chances. He kept hitting me on the counter, and he gets the lucky deflection there, just like I did up the other end, and puts it in to make it 5-4. But even with Vidic getting sent off after 53 minutes, and me being 3-2 down at the current stage, I did come back to win the game 5-4, which was a very important win. You know, I need AA9 Skills to slip up. I need him to drop points to get back in this. The rate we're going, it doesn't look like he's going to drop any points, but FIFA's a funny game, you never know sometimes. So we're 2 wins out of 2 in Division 1, and we're going to go into the last game of the episode, which is the Portuguesa team. And I come up against this guy. He's got a 5-2-2-1 team. Welbeck, Nani and Ben Arthur up front. Ramirez and Sessegnon as centre midfielders. Then he's got Jose Enrique, David Luiz, Thomas Vermaelen, Yunus Kabul and Kyle Walker in defence, and David De Gea in goal. I'd never really struggle against 5 at the back formations, except for a few people that I've played who are friends of mine or YouTubers. But in general, when people have 5 defenders, they tend to invite a lot of pressure on them. So all I do when I go against 5 defenders, is play defensive to stop the counter-attacks. And if you're stopping the counter-attacks, which is what 5 at the back is kind of aimed around, then you're going to just control the game through the midfield. And that's exactly what I did. I took an early lead there with Ole Jean. The guy does pull one back with Ben Arthur, and credit to him, that was a stunning finish. Like a first-time left-foot shot in off the far post, a great finish. But almost straight after, I pulled the game, well, not pulled the game back, but I took the lead again in the game. Lima here with Garay doing some work up the field, passes it into Rodrigo, who does a little dummy. Weak foot finish into the near post after 22 minutes puts me 2-1 to the good. And just almost 10 minutes after that, he makes a huge error here, passes it straight out to Rodrigo. Rodrigo cuts inside, Rodrigo slams it home, and Rodrigo scores to make it 3-1. On the stroke of half-time, the ball comes into Danilo Diaz, one of my favourite players on this team, if I'm honest, and Diaz has a stunning strike into the top right-hand corner. Fantastic goal, fantastic finish to make it 4-1. And just shortly after the half-time break, the guy decides he has had enough. He punts it up the field, he rage quits, we win, we get another 3 points. Hopefully AA's dropped some points either this episode, hopefully drop some in the next episode so that I can come back and win this. But guys, this is the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.